Hello, Eva Pohler here to tell you some fun ideas to teach Greek mythology to kids. I've created a Greek mythology bingo game complete with flashcards. And all you need to do is go to my website at evapohler.com, click on Teachers and Librarians, and then scroll down to the bottom of the page or to a little further down where you will find templates for 9 Greek mythology bingo cards. You click on it and the PDF will immediately come up to your screen. Then you just click on the you can click on the print button, and you can click it on the download button and save it on your computer, or you can just print it right off the website, which look like this once you print them out. And you can print them out on cardstock, which is what I recommend, makes them a little firmer. Or if you don't have cardstock, you can even just use regular 8.5 by 11 computer paper. So you get 9 bingo cards, and then you'll find as you scroll further down that there are also the flashcards. 4 come to a page, to total 47 flashcards. And again, I would recommend that you print them out on cardstock. It makes them a little firmer, but again, you can use regular paper. In addition to the 47 flashcards, I also have the backs if you want to be really fancy. And all you have to do is laminate them together this way and then use a paper cutter to cut them into 4s. And then you have fancy schmancy Greek mythology flashcards. But if you don't have a paper cutter or a laminator, you can just cut them with scissors. And you can just leave them like this. You don't have to add the fancy backs to them. That's just for fun. But if you want to, if you end up cutting them out like this and you want to add the backs, all you have to do is use a glue stick or something like that, even tape, and just put the back to the front, and then you can trim it down if you'd like to. It's up to you. Anyway, very easy, and it's free except for the cost of the paper and the colored ink for your printer. And then to use something to cover up the items on the board. You can either use pennies or beans, but something that I found fun is I went to the Oriental Trading Company and I found some plastic gold coins, and so we use that when we play bingo. But I also wanted to quickly tell you about some different versions of the game. What I would do is the first time you play it with your kiddos, whether it's a classroom, just family fun night, or if you're a librarian and you're hosting an event there, I would read off the card, like it says, Gaia, primordial goddess of the earth, wife to Uranus, sky, and mother of the Titans. She's associated with fertility. And go through the game, and every time you call out, then they find it. If they have it on their bingo card, then they cover it up, like regular bingo. This is the easiest version of the game. After you've done this a couple of times and they've come to get to know the different gods, goddesses, heroes, and mythological beings in the 47 flashcards, then you can play a more difficult version of the game. And this is where you call out the goddess on the flashcard, or the god or monster, whatever, Demeter. And whoever raises up their hand first and correctly tells you who Demeter is, they are the ones that get to cover the icon on the card and no one else. That makes the game much more difficult. A more moderate level game that you can do is put them in groups of 4. And then that way you could still play it where only, whoever raises their hand first and answers correctly gets to cover, but working in groups of 4, it'll be easier for everybody because they'll have others who might remember who Demeter is or who Hecate is. And by the way, if you don't know how to pronounce these names, I have a Greek names pronunciation guide on my website as well. Just go to Fun Stuff, and there's a drop-down menu for the guide, and then click on whatever name, they're in alphabetical order, you don't know how to pronounce, and there's a phonetic explanation for the name. And that way, before you present the game to your class or to your library event or for fun night with your family and friends, you already know how to correctly pronounce the names. Now, of course, you can play it like you can any game where you get, all the way across, or you can get diagonal or up and down, or you can play things like 4 corners or blackout. All those different games work. And you'll also, if you go to my website and Fun Stuff, you will find that there is a Greek mythology Jeopardy game that you can play in the classroom as well. And this is a game that I created using software that was already out there, but you can actually put it, connect your computer to an overhead projector and play Jeopardy with the class, and that's a lot of fun. It's pretty easy. There's a little video also on my website, just a real basic little animated video that teaches them, that introduces them to the major, the Big 12 Olympians, and you could watch that before you play the Greek mythology Jeopardy game. But I recommend that you do the bingo game first. If you do the bingo game first, they will have had a chance with the flashcards to learn about all of these. And then the Jeopardy game play later would be an opportunity to sort of test their memory about what they learned. So anyway, if you would like to print out your own set for free, just go to evapohler.com, go to Teachers and Librarians, and you will be able to find all these different templates that you can just print right off for free. And like I said, I recommend the cardstock, but regular 8.5 by 11 paper works well. So everything you need right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can learn more fun ways to incorporate Greek mythology in your classroom or in your life. And oh, I forgot to tell you that if you go to my website, you will also see that I have some free young adult books based on Greek mythology. You can just click on any one that looks interesting to you and get a free ebook, and maybe it would be something too that you could have in your school library or in your classroom that you could make available to your students to help them get more into the world of Greek mythology. Thanks again, Eva Pohler signing off. Bye-bye.